We're in the place they call the Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida. It's the home of the Magic, where we are broadcasting our action live today. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Dorisburg. The Magic again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. Look at this team, third from last in the East, just knocked away.
Wake up, son, you're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exodus.
Harris passes to Payton. He feeds it to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. And Vucevic kicks to front. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Channing Frye missed all of 2012-13 with an enlarged heart. The condition got better, and last season it seemed like he didn't miss a beat. He came back and shot the cover off the ball.
Free throw, good. Put him into some kind of position or descriptive phrase, a stretch four.
I think so, Kevin, but you know what's great with Frye is that he can also guard fours and fives. So when you can space the floor as a shooter but also defend the interior, then you're a two-way player and it's easy to find the right matchup.
And both free throws good for Frye.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Gay is screen on Oladipo. Gay with it, picked up by Harris. Gay dishes to Sessions. Harris against Gay. Here's Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Payton passes to Frye. And it's Harris off the drive. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
The pass to Collison. A minute 42 left in the first. Gay against Payton. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got 7 points. The Magic trailed by 6. Payton outside. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. Orlando moving the ball around. Payton pitch to Oladipo. Pocket 6. Fades and shoots. And it falls over the rim and in.
You know, role players can make big differences in games, and he's showing he can get it done out there.
Sacramento leading by 4. Cousins with a screen on Oladipo. And Cousins kicks to Gay. Screen by Cousins. Gay with no one around. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Payton kicks to Harris. Harris setting the pick for Oladipo. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Man his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Big Daddy. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Payton outside. Oladipo pitches to front. Pass to Payton. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Harris outside. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Tries it from 19. And Orlando again with the bucket. And so here's Sacramento. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And you look at the stat sheet from that night. I mean, the turnovers were just glaring. No way you're going to give up the ball as many times as they did and still win.
Well, not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense and force even more turnovers on the other side. That's the only way you're really going to be able to counteract giving the ball to the opponent at your end.
Second quarter just getting set to start.
They came out focused right from the beginning.
And Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
Sacramento leading by 4. And since the new ownership group took over, the Kings have been one of the most proactive teams in the league, looking for trades and trying to reshape the roster.
Well, they're looking to make moves to climb out of the cellar in Western.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
Here's McCallum. Pass to Big Daddy. It's hauled in by Gordon. Well, Orlando shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Hayden with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Oladipo, the pass to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harkless. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, that's a tough one. And he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
Here's McCallum. No good. And Orlando will come the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Well, there was a lack of discipline on their part in that game, guys. They committed a lot of silly fouls, and it hurt them.
It sure did. I mean, they just didn't seem to figure out how to defend without fouling, Steve. That was just almost hard to comprehend.
Stauskas kicks to Thompson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Now, here's Oladipo. 17 points in his last outing. Nicholson dishes to Harkless. Puts it up from 15. That one off the back iron and out.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
Oladipo against Evans. And it's good. On through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Checked in for the Kings. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
The free throw off from Big Daddy. The Magic trailed by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cotton mouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Gordon. Down in the low post. It goes. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Out to the right wing. Here's Stauskas. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Stauskas has got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. update for us, Doris.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he wants from them. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. The feet to Harkless. The 11-footer. That's blocked. Here's McCallum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Andreas Green on Oladipo. McCallum, the pass to Stauskas. Out to the right wing. Shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Yeah, it was a big loss. Pretty much pure domination. And I thought the key was the rebounding total. I mean, it was ugly. They were completely dominated on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
It's stolen by Stauskas. He kicks it to McCallum. Banked in off the glass. McCallum's got his first basket.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
The Magic trailed by 8. Steve said it. They were atrocious on the glass when they last met. What do they need to do, Clark, to change that in this game?
Well, a couple of things. One, they need more bodies in the paint. I mean, you got to have more bodies in the paint. Then you've got to be ready to box out. There's have one or two guys on an island down there, and you can't do that. That's not going to work.
Making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Nicholson. Fry comes in for Gordon. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Oladipo. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Thompson. And so that's the end of the first half. Kings lead by 13. And we'll be back right after this.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. And let's talk about our pace. We need to start the third quarter with patience and poise. I want to see us work for those good looks, careful passing, and smart decision making. Nobody gave us a chance tonight, but we're right where I thought we'd be. But still, we're a long way from done. So let's keep our effort at 100% all the way to the end.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
Boy, his rebounding was superb in that first half, particularly at the offensive end where he's really battled.
And that continually allowed them to get two quality shots on the same possession, Steve.
The Magic trailed by 11. And at the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. And Vucevic are the power forward and center. And it's Payton in at the 1. This is out there for Orlando. The kick out to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Power down with both hands.
Heading into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. Third is Darren Collison.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome is going to be. So it sort of prevents the defense from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
That's exactly right. It's 3 points for them. At least there's a chance they'll miss from the floor.
Sacramento leading by 9. There's the pick. The pass to Big Daddy. Lets it fly from 18. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 3 assists now in this one. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting in the third quarter.
Darren Collison, a.k.a. DC, is more of a scoring point guard than a pure passing point guard. But, you know, it's interesting, his best assist numbers were in his first year in the league.
Here's Oladipo. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Gay sets the pick for Collison. Fades and shoots. That's good from Gay on the assist by Collison. Collison's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Magic trailed by 13. Payton outside. He dishes it to Oladipo. Back to Payton. Harris against Gay. Harris kicks the Fry. Good. Fry's got 6.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Collison dishes to Gay. In low to Cousins. Orlando grabs the miss. Payton with the ball. Picked up by Collison. Payton kicks to Oladipo. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Nikola Vucevic has a basketball pedigree. I mean, it's pretty impressive. His father played professionally in Europe for more than 2 decades, including for the Yugoslavian national team. His mother was a player as well. So you might say his DNA was set up to play the game.
And Vucevic, a growing celebrity in his native Montenegro, building on his family's basketball legacy.
Yeah, Vucevic, perhaps not a household name yet in the United States, but the way he's begun his career may not be the case for long.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Fry. And Harkless is subbed in for Tobias Harris. Here's Big Daddy. Can change shot, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got his 2nd basket.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Right wing. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded closely. Pocket 4. Here's Harkless. Sacramento grabs the miss. Big Daddy's got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Gay. Gay is doubled. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Let's see how the Kings have performed over the last few weeks. First in fewest turnovers a game. First in opponent points per game. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
Here's Gordon. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Sacramento leading by 12. McCallum, the pass to Thompson. Gay outside. Pass to Big Daddy. From the high post, he drills it. Big Daddy's got 8.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Payton dishes to Harkless. Payton outside. Kicks to Harkless. Feeds it to Vucevic. Stolen by Thompson. Now Sessions, averaging 9 points per contest. Gay outside. They set the pick. Again, Sacramento.
Rudy Gay is one of the few players in this league that can make a shot like that.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Kings ahead, up by 16. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter.
Let's do it. Yes, sir.
And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
And it was a no-brainer. This assist is really out of this world. He had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
The Magic. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now down to Doris, who is courtside, standing by with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Well, Rudy, congratulations on the win. How would you evaluate the team's offense tonight?
You know, I think our defense kind of got our offense into it. You know, we're that kind of team. Our defense makes our offense. We run the floor and we share the ball. So whenever we out there playing defense like we did today, we usually are in a good position.
Well done, Rudy. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.